if this was your company, the demo company, we've got some problems here. In terms of how you review your profitability, most of our clients use Xero. So I'm actually going to open up the demo file. If you can see that on my screen here. And so this is the dashboard of Xero. What we want to do to have a look at profitability is go to the profit and loss statement. Hopefully the profit statement. So we jump into here. Now, so this is, and I'll actually go to the old version because it's a little bit easier to see around. So if you go into all reports, there's two types of profit and loss. There's a new one and an old one. I actually prefer the old style. There we go. And then wide view, you can see more columns on it. So this is your profit and loss statement. And the things we want to have a look at here, or what I mean by profitability is this number really, net profit, along the bottom here. Now, if this was your company, the demo company, we've got some problems here because we are making losses, and that is not fun to do. So what I want to do though is suggest that you have a look, and we're in the very end of November, so your bookkeeping is probably not going to be completed for that month of November anyway. So let's get back to September. If things have been steady for you since September, go to September. Otherwise, you might want to have a look at October as your starting month more recently, and then have a look at the 3 months. So we're looking at 3 months at a time. So the September quarter, and then we're comparing that with the June quarter, which is, I guess, the first quarter that COVID hit, and then March and December the prior year. So we're going to have a look at 4 quarters. So the current September plus the 3 previous. Untick here, update that, and the demo company doesn't have much information, but what you should see is some numbers going back here. Now, some key things I want you to have a look at is how's your profitability going in the September quarter versus the last few. Now, hopefully it's picked up for most businesses, especially after the June quarter here, which could have been a bit of a question mark depending on what industry or where you're located, given that there was, I think most of the country was locked down in parts of the June quarter, and then Victoria was actually locked down for most of the September quarter again, unfortunately. But just see how you're tracking along there. And what I want you to do is even look at December last year. So to see how you're tracking, and you can always add more here. So you could even go up to 7 comparable periods. So you've got September 2020 versus September 19, and you can see how you're tracking versus last year pretty clearly. Again, the demo company does not have information going back, which is frustrating, but that is the way of the road when you're looking at demo data. So have a look at how it's been trending, pre versus during COVID, and I guess as a business owner, you've probably got an idea of how your sales might be tracking going into December. Now, the great thing is that most businesses are actually doing the same or better now than they were before COVID, which is so relieving. So hopefully that's you, but that's how you check in terms of the profit perspective.